bought him the time he needed to grab this expansion, and he's going for another dropship / Thor. Holy crap, I can't help but zoom in on this thing every single time. It just looks too kinky for me. And another Thor ready to go here inside the base. Also, we're seeing weapons level 1 being researched. I think a Thor with 1 upgrade does one-shot Hydralisks. And the Thor here getting dropped off right at the watchtower. It is going to use its special ability, 250mm cannons on the Queen. Takes it out instantly. Wow, that was awesome, using the ability right there on the Queen, one-shotting it. And the dropship and the Thor, this is a great ability right here, great combo. Just demolishing and applying pressure on Sheth right here. Sheth, he's going to need some kind of different unit to deal with this threat right now, I think. He really can't afford to use roaches and lings for too long, because the maneuverability of that the medevac provides and the firepower of the Thor, that is just way too deadly for a roach build. And so I think Sheth is going to have to transition into something like Mutas pretty soon. QXC also grabbing his front door, got a planetary fortress at the natural as well as the bunker. I think there was an attack earlier on. Meanwhile, Sheth sneaking an expansion here. I did not see this up at the 3 o'clock. So Sheth is soon going to be on 3 bases. Terran player going to be on 2. But so far, I think all the pressure and all the map control has been held on by QXC. QXC here moving in with a double attack here. 2 dropships, 2 Thors. The Lings are going to see it, but is there going to be a response in time? I don't think so. These Thors are going to get dropped off, and the Overlords are ripe for the picking as well as the drones. I don't know if QXC should be going for these Overlords right now. I think he should be popping away these drones if he can. Hatchery does go up at the 3 o'clock. And we'll see how much damage these Thors can do, but aside from killing these 4 Overlords, they need to start to go to work on the drones. But here come the roaches, where the rocks were destroyed earlier, going to fend off the Thors. So, wise choice right there from Sheth, killing off those rocks earlier on in the beginning of the game. Really gives them access to defend that natural ledge. Looks like we are seeing another command center being constructed here, and QXC thinking about grabbing that expansion up here at the high ground ledge where there is a watchtower. Very safe place to expand as a player. QXC is continuing as well to harass with this Thor dropship build, and it seems like so far Sheth doesn't really have a response for this. He does have a Hydralisk Den, but I don't think building Hydralisk is really the right choice of unit to deal with the Thor. Thor's just absolutely one-shot a Hydra, especially since they are upgraded right now. So right now, Sheth with the economic advantage. Let's take a look at another tab. We've been staring at 8 p.m. for far too long. Looking at the units tab right now, we can see that I think that Sheth definitely has more units, but QXC, just with these valuable, overbearing Thors, really threatening from the sky with the dropships. Now look at how they just absolutely demolish Hydralisk. Thors don't even worry about dealing with Hydras. They are just doing so much damage right there. Wow, all 5 Hydras going down, not really inflicting any damage at all. And Sheth here is in a lot of trouble. QXC starting to grab that expansion. There is an Overlord overhead, just spewing creep a second too late. If this had come in just a little bit sooner, then he might have denied the expansion from going down, but it doesn't really matter. The Thors come in, blow the Overlord away to smithereens. No chance right there. And QXC, I think, is in firm control of this game. We're going to take a look at the production tab right now. Looks like we're getting weapons level 3 being researched, as well as 3 Raxes and stim packs. So QXC transitioning into a Marauder build from his Thor harassment build. Very smart right here. We're also seeing ground carapace and missile weapons being researched for Sheth. Sheth here going for a very heavy Roach army. I don't quite agree with this, simply because he's going to be facing against so many Marauders, as well as those Thors. Not sure this is really the right unit choice. He really needs to get up to Hive right now and bring out some Broodlords or potentially some Ultralists. I think would be a better unit choice right now. Critically, though, I don't think that QXC is aware of this expansion. We're just going to take a look at his viewpoint, and he does see this expansion, so he knows this is up. He just hasn't attacked it yet. Interesting. Taking a look at the income tab, we can see that Sheth is way ahead of QXC, not really way ahead, about 500 minerals ahead. And right now, QXC actually going in with the Thors. He's got 4 Thors inside 4 dropships right now. Wow, that is a hugely threatening force, moving in right into this 3 o'clock expansion, dropping off all 4 Thors. blowing away that queen instantly, going to work on the spine crawler, and now all these drones are gone as well as the hatchery. These Thors are absolutely destructive. Wow. And Sheth coming in here with his ground forces, but the ground forces are just too immobile, too slow to catch up with these dropships. The medevac's going to make it out of there with the Thors, no problem. Get on the high ground, get a couple of free pot shots off on these Roaches and Hydras. And right now, I think Sheth, he needs to stop trying to chase down these medevacs. He needs to just go for the front door. I mean, there is there is a planetary fortress there, which makes it very difficult to break, especially if the SCVs surround that and start repairing, as well as a sensor tower. A sensor tower does give a whole circle of range that can see movement of units. But I don't think Sheth is being very wise right here by playing defensively, trying to just follow these dropships all day long. He needs to attack that front door. And look at this, trying to attack up the hill, not going to work. These Thors just have so many kills. This Thor has 16 kills, this Thor has 16 kills, this Thor racking up the kills as well. Hydralisk coming in on this ledge right here, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Well, it is going to be enough. They're going to flood in there, and I think QXC is going to get this Thor out of there. Yeah, so the Roaches and Hydras combined just enough to overflood those 3 of the Thors, with 1 Thor making it out, and as well as 2 dropships. Expansion being rebuilt here at the 3 o'clock as well. And it does look like we have yet another expo going up for Sheth up here at the top right-hand corner, as well as another one right here. So Sheth almost going to be at 5 bases, soon to be 5 bases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base to the Terran 3 base. But the Terran right now has a lot of Marauders, as well as this. I think his Thors are +3. Yeah, they are +3 weapons. That is some deadly Thors right there. Those things can one-shot a Hydralisk, no problem. SCV is coming off here to help repair some of these expensive units. And QXC here floating out another command center to the 9 o'clock. So QXC keeping up in terms of bases. He's not really falling behind. It's soon going to be 4 base Terran to 5 base Zerg. And I think that's an okay position as a Terran player to be in. Some of these Roaches, they're going to stim to get out of there. And I think they're going to try to pick off as many drones as they can. They do move very fast with that stim pack. Going to kill off quite a few drones, actually. 6 or 7 drones going down there. Great micro by QXC. 8 or 9 drones so far. Taking a look at the units lost tab. I guess it doesn't really show, but so far, if you guys look at this, Sheth has lost quite a few number of units, 79 units compared to QXC's only 24. An Overlord coming in here just to spew creep a second too late yet again. And QXC, I think, is still in very firm control of this game, even though Sheth has so many bases. Sheth seemingly has been very tentative, very scared to attack. So I think QXC has the advantage. But of course, if he allows the Zerg to just continue expanding, continue to macro up, he might find himself getting overwhelmed sooner or later. We do also have an Infestor coming out. Now this can be the game breaker against Thors. They can mind control the Thors. It is a neural parasite, and it lasts forever now. So if they grab a Thor, that could be really deadly for the Terran players. So he's going to have to be very careful. And we do have some Broodlords coming out as well. So Sheth finally getting up to that Hive tech. Meanwhile, the dropships coming in here with 4 Thors. I think they might try to go for a snipe on the Hive. Let's see what they go for right here. Dropping off all 4 Thors, making very short work of the spine crawler, and then using their 250mm cannons on the Hive. The Hive is going to go down, I think. Meanwhile, another attack going on at the 9 o'clock, and the 9 o'clock is going to go down to this combined Broodlord and Roach attack. Meanwhile, another 250mm volley going on the Hive. The Hive goes down. Thor's going to work. Broodlings coming out of the Hive to try to deal with that. And the expansion here at the 9 o'clock goes down as Sheth frantically tries to retreat to take care of these Thors. But the Thors have done the damage. They've killed off the Hive. But I don't think they did kill off the Hydralisk then as well. But critically enough, they didn't really kill off any of the production facilities. And so it's not really that much of a hit to the Zerg, whereas Sheth was able to destroy QXC's Gold Expo here. I think that QXC took a major hit right there, but he is going to go for yet another drop, and let's see if he can stop this expansion as well. Does he have enough energy? Yes, he does have enough. No, he doesn't. I thought he had enough to use another cannon ability, but he just casually snipes it out with the auto attack and floats up out of there, killing off yet another hatchery. So now I think QXC has evened up the odds. Taking off 2 hatcheries for the price of his gold, I think, is very well worth it. And now he's going to move in, and I think he's going to try to snipe this top right-hand corner as well. Great use of these dropships and these Thors, but I don't think these Thors are going to be able to do it. Those Hydras and Roaches now moving really fast over the creep, gonna push away the dropships, finally. So Sheth gets a little bit of breathing room. I wonder if he can drop off on this ledge. That'd be insane. Dropship, 2 dropships going down there. That is also 2 Thors that have gone down. This dropship in danger of dying, and it does drop off its cargo, the Thor, right there on the middle ground, as QXC is